Hey everybody, Reviewdini here. We're going to check out a pretty interesting product. This is going to be a Amazon Basics 60-inch lightweight tripod. It also comes with a bag. So this is the box that it came in. Not too bad. It's kind of what you would expect for a tripod. Now I picked this one up because it's actually the cheapest 60-inch tripod out there, and it had a ton of good reviews. There were a couple of negative reviews on it. And you know, whenever there are negative reviews, I always try to read those reviews and take them with a grain of salt, just in case somebody out there, you know, had a defective product or they couldn't figure out how something worked. So initially, there's your there's your canvas tripod bag, which is pretty cool. The current tripod that I picked up from Walmart a number of years ago has become damaged, so I need a new one. That one was only a 50-inch tripod as is, and I just needed something cheap. I actually intend to use them both at the same time, but I needed one good one that I could trust to put my camera on. The other one's just going to hold something that I need it to hold. So here we go. This is a 60-inch tripod. It does seem a lot more heavy duty, thicker legs, thicker base than the Walmart one that I have. It's got the same standard cable hook down here at the bottom, or weight hook, however you want to term that. The feet move really easily, so that's actually a lot better than the current one that I have. I have to kind of jam it, you know, to get it to move the feet, so that's kind of interesting. And the lock works good. Yeah, the legs extend and lock pretty good too. Look at the small one. Oh yeah, this is a tiny little leg. You know, I'm not really going to trust putting anything on this, you know, for like professional use, because look how that leg bends a little bit. That happens on almost all of these retractable leg tripods. It just happens. It's something you have to know and something you have to live with. You've got your handle grip, you've got your crank. Ooh, this isn't hard to crank. The other one I have teeth on it, and it is very difficult to crank. Yeah, this one has teeth as well, but crank's really easy. Right here is your leveling piece, so that way you can tell whenever you're level. Whoops. Works perfectly. And then as we look at the top, fold that lever back in. So we look at the top, we've got your standard you know, tripod mount system right here. So this one looks a little wider than the current one that I have, so it's not going to be compatible with my my two current base or quick change plates that I've got. That's okay. This looks to be standard. Right there, the screw, the mount. And then interesting, this actually stays out. On my current tripod it does not do that. So whenever I find a home for it, I have to push it back in as opposed to just automatically flipping in or out. So that's kind of nice. That way I know it's absolutely secure. We've got my adjustment pieces right here. I can screw this to tighten it so that way I can't move it up and down. However, when it's loose, it actually moves fairly smooth. There's no catching and bouncing. Maybe a little bit to the left and right. But up and down is very smooth. I don't know that I can't really loosen that up any more than it already is. But yeah, I like this. This is very smooth. So this is actually an upgrade from the cheap tripod that I picked up from Walmart years ago. Definitely keep your eye out for it. If you want to switch from landscape to portrait for your camera, you just flip it up like that. And I am going to have to play around with that. I'll write up something about it in the review. My current tripod, when I flip this up, it actually goes over a little far. So it's tough for me to have a true portrait up and down without having to adjust it in Lightroom. I want to see if this actually goes straight up and down whenever you tilt it up like that. So that'll be interesting to note. But there you go. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to know about your new tripod here. And I definitely recommend buying it because the price is right. I don't know what this piece does. What does this tighten up for? doesn't appear to do anything except for just hold them together. So there's no adjustment there. On my current tripod, I don't actually have that, which was why I was kind of wondering what it was. It's just a flat base right there. And then for the last thing, once you found where you want it to be, you can actually tighten this up, and that'll keep the legs from going in or out right there. But there you go. There's your tripod. That's how it works. See my review to read a little bit more about it. If you've got any additional questions, make sure to ask, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. But thanks for watching, guys.